First rates Monday morning, we start a brand new week, bit of a back foot last week, but the bull market is still alive and kicking. All bull markets, they're correct, and typically what you see in a bull market is a very savage correction. The bank Nifty is last week, SBI, it came down. The Nifty did not fall because IT came for the rescue. So let's see, will it be Bank Nifty again? Because you don't have any large triggers, at least for the banking system per se. Anything negative in the credit policy may fuel downside momentum. Anything upside in the credit policy may not generate a lot of upside momentum or trigger because the Bank Nifty already isn't in record high. So that's the problem. I mean, now we are reaching that stage where a lot of good news is something which is not having impact on the market per se. It's a full house. When I say full house, near perfect market breadth. The bulls are occupying the front seat and the balcony seat this Monday morning. You've got the small cap index, which is off to a good start. Nifty is off to a good start. Banks are off to a good start. And the hero of last week, which is IRFC, that's up 3%. Suzlon up 1%. JP Power and Ventures up 3%. Reliance Power up by about 3%. Let's look at Paytm. Paytm Karo, that's the ringtone, don't we know about it? 9% higher. The overhang of Ant Financials is reduced significantly and 9% higher for Paytm. It will surely have an impact on Policy Bazaar, Paytm, delivery, just about everything where the FI ownership or the P ownership is there. I think the rub-off effect will be there. So delivery 421. You got uptick which is there in Zomato, which is at 99 now, almost 100. And you got Sterlite Technologies, which is trending upon very strong volumes. It's a good start, I would say. Benchmark indices are off to a decent start, and then you got on the losers, Cipla, the news what Somit just spoke about in terms of no new plant approvals could come largely because of that import alert. And then you got HFCL, which is at 70 rupees. Don't talk about it, but 70 rupees for HFCL. There is some news I don't remember. But the star today, hands down, I think is Paytm. And then what's fallen off the radar, Avan, is Adani Green, 9% down.
Okay, yeah, indeed. Today it's IT, media, metals, and it's pharma on the losing side. Yeah, Paytm sure is your star for the day. But check in on a lot of the other newsmakers. Aurobindo Pharma, they've got the US FDA nod for an injection. You've got something like a Balrampur Chini. A reaction to its numbers. Margins have been very robust at about 12%. There is also got ICICI Lombard. That stock will remain in the spotlight as they've got the RBI nod for ICICI Bank to up their stake by about 4%. In tranches, PG Electro came out with its numbers. It's been a healthy set of earnings. TCPL came out with its quarterly performance. Net profits have grown about 5% or so. Something like a Shipping Corp has come out with its earnings, so that too is going to be a result reaction. APL Apollo, Morpen Labs has been a thumbs up when it comes to numbers. Ethos has come out with a 42% growth in its net profits. Parag Milk margins as well have grown to about 94%. Mrs. Bector Foods, nothing short of an impressive set of numbers, and an Affle India as well as another result reaction. So quick check-in on all these. You flagged off Britannia, but that aside, Cipla, but that aside, there's Britannia. It's been a disappointing set of numbers. The volume growth as well has been flat, and I reckon that will disappoint the street. Well, not so much. At least it's holding out in the green around the 4,800 mark. Bank of Baroda, the Q1 results as well have missed estimates. It's been a loss for BHEL and an EBITDA loss at that. You've got Delta Corp. Hardik Debar, by the way, has resigned as the CFO. That happened over the weekend or so, and that stock as well is at about 185. Fortis Health, Delivery came out with its numbers, a quick result reaction. Gujarat Fluoro, as well as Moltec and Gati, a net loss versus a profit this quarter. So lots of stocks that are in the spotlight. But Kunal, what's your first take looking at the screen and the market breadth?
Well, I think it's an okay start. I didn't expect too much of fireworks. I would still believe 90,600, 650 could be at max the upside for the index over this very short bounce for the index. In terms of opening trade, TCS is something which looks attractive. So we discussed a lot of these IT stocks previous week that these stocks are bound to get into a bit of a short covering mode. I think TCS is something which looks attractive from an intraday as well as from a short-term trading play.
All right, watch out for TCS. Naresh, let's quickly get in your top trade for the day, your first trade that you're punching in.
So looking at IndusInd Bank, the stock is shaping up for an eventual breakout move above 1450. Good relative strength in the last two sessions, so looks interesting.